All right, there's another round of the 10-minute warm-up, and this is going to be very much focused on the hips, so be ready for that. Let's go ahead and start this on our backs. So go ahead and bring yourself down onto the floor, and take this into a happy baby pose. So you're going to pull the knees in toward your chest and then reach between your knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet, and this is just to warm things up here. So stack your ankles above your knees as best you can, and then pull down on both sides. Bring your knees down toward the floor outside your ribs. And then just let go of the tension. Still hold your feet, but let the legs lift up. And again, pull the knees down. And then let your legs lift. And just keep going back and forth like this, almost pulsing the knees down toward the floor. And again, this is just to warm things up. And as you go back and forth, maybe start to press the feet into your hands as you're pulling down. Try to flatten your spine as much as you can. And then the next time you pull down, just keep pulling down. So draw the knees in toward the floor. Let your tailbone sink down. Just hold on to the tension for a moment here. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your grip and bring your feet down to the floor. So feet about hips width distance apart. And we'll just take this back and forth here to warm things up. So with your inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And with the exhale, just curl this forward. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, and look forward. Back and forth like this. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward. Try to lift higher each time. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, roll out. Now with the exhale, curl, but reach to the right of your legs. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl right again. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl to your left side. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl right one more time. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl left again. Inhale, roll this out. Now with the exhale this time, just curl back to center. Stay lifted here. And then as you hold on to this, bring your knees into your chest, bring your hands to your knees, squeeze everything down again. And then just keep the knees close. Reach your arms out to your sides, hands below your shoulders with the arms maybe around a 30-degree angle or so. Press your palms into the floor, keep your shoulders down. And then extend both legs up to the ceiling. Now straighten your legs as best you can. So tense up the thighs, lock the knees, point the toes. If you can't straighten the legs all the way, minimize the bend and keep your toes pointed up. Now keep your belly pulling, keep the low back on the floor, and then scissor your legs back and forth side to side. And just warm this up and feel this out. Now you can go through a wide range or a narrow range. You can take it faster, take it slow, but as you're moving here and warming things up, just alternate the cross as you go back and forth. And try to take it wider and maybe a little bit faster as you're moving. And then go slow it back down. Bring the legs back to center side by side. Now lift your head and shoulders. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Keep the palms open, elbows wide. Keep the weight on your head on your hands. So you're not straining your neck to look forward toward your thighs. And keep the low back pressed to the floor. Now as you hold this, keep the legs together. Lower your feet toward the floor a little bit. And if you want to go deep, no lower than a 45-degree angle with your legs. So find a position where you can keep your belly pulled in, keep the low back pressed to the floor. And as you look forward, just scissor the legs side to side again. And this should be quite a bit harder than what you were doing with the legs vertical. Now as you go back and forth, again, wide or narrow, fast or slow, just keep the motion smooth. And just keep moving with this. Keep the low back pressing to the floor. The core control is a big deal here. And give it just a couple more rounds. And then go bring the legs back together one more time. And then bring your feet down to the floor and let your head come down. Release your hands from underneath your head and bring the arms to your sides. Bend to the elbows, forearms vertical, hands curled into fists. And then take the legs into Baddha Konasana, soles, feet together, knees out wide. Keep the heels pulled in close. You start with your low back basically flat. And we're taking this as a variation on bridge. So keep your elbows pressed into the floor. With an inhale, lift your hips, press your feet down, keep your knees out wide. And then lower your spine back down. Inhale, press your hips up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press your hips up high. Exhale, lower again. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, come down. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up again. And exhale, roll down. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift one more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing. Pull the knees out wide, keep your elbows pressing down. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, roll it all back down. Now once you come down, just bring your arms down to your sides and set your feet hips width distance apart. And take this as an elongated version of bridge. So step your feet away from you, forward, about 1 foot's length, not too far, but still with the feet hips width distance. Now dig your heels into the floor, lift your toes up off the mat. Press your hands down, keep looking up. And then up and down like this. With an inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll your spine down. Inhale, lift up again. And exhale, lower. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press us up high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips lifted like this. Dig into the heels, squeeze the knees toward each other. And then just move your arms. With an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. Exhale, bring the arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach us out long. Exhale, arms to your sides again. Inhale, reach us out long. Exhale, arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach us out long. Now with the exhale, bring the arms down one more time and then lower your spine back down to the floor. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your hands to your knees. Squeeze everything in. Lift your head and shoulders. And then go across at the ankles. Roll forward to a seat. Come further to your hands in all fours. And then just move around. Stretch your hands. Stretch your fingers. Let the shoulders and hips move just a bit. Let's go ahead and take this with a wrist stretch here. So bring the hands in close. So keep your hips stacked over your knees, but one hand's length forward of the knees. Flip your hands over. So backs of the hands down, palms up. Spread the fingers out wide. And then slide the hands together, interlace your fingers, but keep the palms open. Now keep your fingertips pressing down. Straighten your arms as much as you can. You can take the weight back toward your legs if you need to, or lean further forward. And then with the hands tense like this, just go back and forth. Flip your hands over, palms down. And then flip them again, palms facing up. And just keep on alternating here and going back and forth. Each time you reset your hands, spread the fingers out wide, press the fingertips down, try to straighten your arms at least briefly. All right, the next time you end up with the palms facing up, just hold that position. Keep your fingertips pressed to the floor. Lift your spine. And then as best you can, just shift your weight side to side. Bring the weight to the left knee. Pull the right knee up toward your shoulder and then set it down. Pull the left knee toward your left shoulder and set it down. Bring the right knee up again and then set it down. Bring your left knee up and set it down. Right knee up one more time and then bring it down. Bring the left knee up one more time and then set it down. And then come up onto the fingertips and down onto your heels. And just take a moment, shake your hands out, loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. Now once the hands are ready from here, just go ahead and bring yourself into a plank. And what we're going to do from this point, actually press up to down dog. So we're going to step the right foot forward between your hands. And we're going to take a little bit of an opening position here. The right foot will be your base. Pull the left knee to your chest, round your spine, and curl everything in. Now hold this position. Right hand stays on the floor. Forward your right foot, but further right. Lean over to the right side. Now we're going to go back and forth, opening up to the left. So with an inhale, reach your left arm high, extend your left leg back. And then exhale, curl in. Inhale the left arm high and left leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale the left arm high, left leg back. Exhale, curl in again. Inhale the left arm high, left leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale the left arm high, left leg back. Exhale, curl in one more time. And then bring the left foot down, step both feet back, come into down dog. Just pedal out for a moment here. And then we'll take that on the other side. So when you're ready, step the left foot forward. And the left foot will be a base. Curl the right knee near your chest and just round. Now your left hand stays down. Forward to your left foot, but further left. Lean over to your left side. And go back and forth here. Inhale the right arm high and right leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale the right arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl in again. Inhale the right arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale the right arm high, right leg back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale the right arm high, right leg back. One more time. Exhale, curl in. Step the right foot down. Step both feet back. Come back into down dog. And then go bring your knees down to the floor. And then once you're down, come down to the forearms. So you can have the forearms parallel with the palms down or push your palms together. Just see if the elbows stay shoulder width. And then step your feet back, bring your body into line, legs together. Now push your hands into the floor, keep your spine lifted, keep your core braced. And then we'll go back and forth, moving one leg at a time. So pull your right knee forward toward the right shoulder close as you can. And then step back. Bring the left knee toward your left shoulder. And step back. Right knee forward again. Step it back, bring your left knee forward. And step back. Right knee forward again. Step it back, left knee forward. And step back. Right knee forward again. Step it back, bring the left knee forward. Step back, right knee forward one more time, hold here. And then step back, left knee forward one more time, hold here. And then step back and go bring your knees down. Come up to all fours. And go just take a seat for a moment here and breathe. And that is the 10-minute warm-up for this round. Thank you very much.